Also, we have an 8% inflation, and I want to make sure that everybody understands this. Is what every CD token has to do is you have to mint tokens to cover that inflation. So that token minting slowly ramps up your token availability. So here's our current inflationary curve: 235 billion now, inflating up to 738, depending on some of the metrics here, over the course of the next 5 years. Right? This is normal inflation. If you add in the VCA makes the inflationary curve look like this. Right? It's somewhere around 600 billion too much. It's just math. Anything that's below this line, any line that we generate that's below this, increases the value of our token. Anytime we're above this line, it decreases the value of our token. If anybody is big into math, this is an integrations calculus. This area above the line is the sum total pressure of how much deflation you're going to get. Easiest way to explain that, say 5 years out, if we were at 1 penny with regular inflation, then that would mean that we are valued as a $7.38 billion company. Right? And that valuation number is what the market is going to look at as economically as what they're going to invest. If we are using the VCA without inflationary controls at 0.01, we have to be a $13.5 billion company. So if you look at that, we have to be valued at almost 50% more to get the same token price, right? So that's the easiest way to explain this. Now, if you stay below this line, it works the opposite direction, right? Below this line, you end up with below that. So first, I want to show you what the resultant line of our deflation is going to look like. Not only are we going to add 152 billion tokens a year, every single year. We can do it. So, and that'll taper down to maybe 52 billion a year. Doesn't matter. We'll be able to add tokens every single year. It's the very, very, very same equivalent of a major national government telling you that we're going to give stimulus checks to the tune of $20,000 a person every single year. And oh, by the way, the value of your tokens aren't going to go down. The value of your dollar won't go down. It's never happened. It can't happen with fiat currency. But it can happen with Axion. And actually any crypto, if they're able to do what the Axion community is doing right now. What we're able to do is with these max shares and with two of the mechanisms that I'm about to explain, we're able to keep all of this inflationary pressure at bay indefinitely. Over the course of the next 4 to 5 years, we can control it almost at will within a few months. And so as bear markets approach, as adverse economic markets approach, we can adjust that line down, force internal deflation, which will maintain price value or support price value as the rest of the bear market goes down, and then actuate it back up for the next bull run. So it's hard to describe how important controlling this line is. If most tokens and all fiat currency, they have a set number. It's based on how much you release, how much interest you're offering, and that's it. You live on that line, and that's going to be the value of your token. Because we have these two deflationary mechanics, we actually have control over it. We have control over it. I can tell you though that if they feel like if the world sees us as a $7 billion company, we're no longer just at a penny. We're at 1.5 pennies. If everybody sees us as a $13.5 billion company, great. We're worth almost 3 pennies. As this number goes up, this number inflates proportionally. And so this line, controlling the inflationary line, is a long-term multiplier on the overall cap of what our token is going to be worth. The best thing about Axion, and really one of the many reasons that I'm here, is this is a community-based deflationary mechanism, right? This isn't forced burning. This isn't forced anything. This is the community working together to control this line. Again, this is not something that can happen in fiat, but it is possible in crypto with the right structure and the right community. And that's what we have here.